Warning, this show has outdated attitudes, language, and views which may cause offense today. If you don't like it, suck it.
This video is not intended for children. Viewer discretion is advised.
If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. How is everybody out there doing on this Monday? Yeah, it's Monday. Good morning, Latino Slant, Samantha Joe, and Purple Valkyrie. The Valkyries are here, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Good morning, Chris Persia, Keely Chow, Roll Tide Keely, Vigilante Williamson. Good morning, brother. Project Storytime, Heiress of Chaos, the Battle Angel is here. Starry-eyed girl, hello, starry-eyed girl. How are you doing this morning? How are you doing? Mark the Infinitely Tired, Psycho Dwarf 9. Good morning, Jedi Bill 797. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Gun Bunny. Good morning, Mexican Iron Clanker. I don't know who you are anymore, but good morning, Mexican Iron Clanker. Curry, good morning. Good morning, Sit Room. Good morning, Colin P. Smith. Good morning, Love Rihanna Creel. Good morning, Kretzox 5. Good morning, Carol. Good morning, Time and FLP. Top of the morning there to you. How are you doing, Captain Shrek? Good morning, brother. Man, how is everybody doing out there? It is Monday. Man, it is Monday. We have got some guests lined up this morning. I cannot wait to get to it. Thank you all so very much for being here for Loki's Mornings of Mischief. I am so glad you guys are here. Derek McManus, good morning. If you guys love my content, please help me out. Like, share, and subscribe this stream. Oh, wow. I can't wait to get to it this morning. Hollywood is going to burn itself down. The elites in Hollywood are going absolutely bonkers. They know better than you. They should be ruling over you. And I'm talking about the elites. I'm talking about the top dogs. I'm talking about the people that make the most money. Those hardworking people out there in Hollywood. The hardworking people, not the ultra elite celebrities, but the hardworking people. They've got it the worst because they have to put up with this shit every single day. I'm talking about the crew. I'm talking about the cameramen. I'm talking about the little actors that are out there trying to make a living and work hard. Those people are going to get burned because the elites have decided to wait. Hold on 1 second. Yes. No. Yeah. Okay. We are going live to Chopper Dan.
Yes, sirree, Dave Bob, I'm back. Chopper Dan is back, and looky, everyone's doing great out in Hollywood. Yes, they are. Hollywood is doing great. Everyone's having a great time. This is the SJW Utopia here. It is here. It is now. Going back to you, Loki. All of you have a great morning.
We will. Thank you, Chopper Dan. And yeah, the SJW Utopia is out there in Hollywood right now. Those are what the elites are doing. And they're doing it to the hardworking people out there in California, out there in Hollywood, trying to make a living. The people writing books, the people writing scripts that just want to get in. No, they are blocked. They are refused. They are not allowed, because if you do not have an agenda, you are not getting in. You are not going to be allowed to be a part of it. Movie theaters are closing down. Shops, centers are closing down because they refuse to budge. They know better than you. They want to tell you how it's going to be. They want to tell you what you're going to do. They want to tell you how to vote. They want to tell you how to spend your time. They want to tell you how to spend your money. This shit has got to stop. And it's not going to stop until it's burned down. That's what I hate. They'd rather burn the whole place down than change their ways and accept the fact that they aren't always right. That's what's going to happen. They're going to burn the whole thing down because they can't accept that they are wrong. They want to teach you. They want to teach each and every one of you that they're the ones that are ruling everything, that they're the ones that are in charge of anything, that only their agenda matters. Well, that's a big ass pile of bullshit, and they can kiss my fat white ass. Now today, this morning, I have a wonderful guest waiting right now. He is backstage. He is waiting. He has written a book, ladies and gentlemen, a book called Space Crime Domino. I would like to introduce you to him now. He is a wonderful gentleman. He hangs out with those vatos over at Latino Slant. Please welcome Kai. How are you doing, brother?
Hey, well, thanks for having me, So Loki, man. It's great to be here.
It is great to have you here, man. I was getting kind of worried. I was like, shit, I sent him an invite. And
yeah, I sent you a message on Twitter. I got it. I was like, all right, cool, I'll be there. I'm just not used to being awake right now.
Well, it's like 6 a.m. there, isn't it?
Yeah, and I like to sleep through my mornings. I don't like to actually experience them. So
yeah, dude, I totally get it, man. This weekend, I had to sleep in. I had to sleep in this weekend. I had to get some rest. Usually I'm up, an hour before the show starts every morning, Monday through Friday. So it's 7 a.m. to me. It's 5 a.m. to you, man. And we have got a super chat from Dave G Sound. Cheers, Loki, and all watchers. Skull mother truckers. You want to do this with me, Kai?
Do what? Read it?
No. we yell skull when someone sends in a super chat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, all right. We'll do it in 3. 1, 2, 3. Skull!
There it is! Take your hat off, boy. That's a dollar bill.
Thank you so very much, Dave G Sound. You guys keep the lights burning bright here in Valhalla. Thank you. So, dude, you have written a book, Space Crime Domino. It is on the way here today. I don't know if you checked your Amazon or not, but there is a review there that is a public review from Loki. I read the first chapter. I went on Kai's website and I read the first chapter. And I'm like, man, I've got to get it. I've got to get it. And I got to read more. I've got to check this out. And I read your prologue. Your prologue is great. I'm totally in. I'm down with a penny, down with a pound. And my book arrives today. I can't wait to read it. But for those that don't know, tell us about your book, brother. Tell us how this all came about.
Wait, you want to hear about the book, or you want to hear about how this all came about?
Both. Tell us both, brother.
So the book is about a crew of space pirates on a rescue mission, and we've got two main kind of POVs in the book. The first one is this crew. The second one is the strike team that's hunting them down, unbeknownst to them. And then in the world, we've got stuff going on. Like there's a pirate clan doing these crazy, destructive attacks, and people can't figure out why. It's kind of out of character for them. But yeah, it takes place about 160 years in our future. And I got to wondering what kind of a world would really have a lot of crime. And what I drew for myself was a world that actually, I can't get into that. So anyway, as a part of a world that would have a lot of crime, I imagined kind of the political situation that I start painting in this book, and I'm going to get deeper into in the next one. But it all started. It started with a web game, and it was a really simple, like binary web game. There's like one kind of unit, one kind of weapon essentially. But I just made a lot of friends there, and while we were there, we would kind of role play. Like, so we were the gangsters. We weren't playing a character. We were still ourselves, but we were like, no, dog, I'm the G around here. And so that created a lot of fun politics and dynamics between the players. And that relationship I had with everybody is what drove me to my imagination to keep making up scenarios of this world, and ultimately it ballooned into what it is now.
Oh, that is awesome, brother. And we've got another super chat from Derek McManus, Godzilla skull, so Kai can practice his skulls. Thank you so very much. I actually do not have the Godzilla skull loaded up, but I will give you the next best thing. Derek, Kai, you ready?
Sure.
Skull!
Oh!
Spartans! What is your profession?
Thank you so very much, Derek McManus. You keep the lights burning bright here in Valhalla. So
you've got a Godzilla clip, and you don't have to load it up.
I know. I'm kicking myself right now. I had to make room. I've got so much stuff on here that I had to make room. I've got like 50 little video clips on here. And I did it just for our Mexican Iron Man. If he's out there, a lot of love to you, brother. The real Mexican Iron Man. I don't know who this Mexican clanker is that's been around lately. Derek McManus, no Godzilla skull, unsubbed. Oh, I love you, Derek. Oh, guys, I will get it loaded back up. I promise.
Now I want to know which one it is.
It is Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla. I don't know, man. I could try and.
Tell me about it. Another time, I'll see it eventually.
So, tell us what is the book about, brother?
You mean like on a what's it called? Like on a philosophical level?
I know you can't like tell us straight up. You know what? Hold on one second. Derek McManus, just for you and everybody out there that's like, you got rid of Godzilla, Loki, bad Loki. All right, brother. So I'll give you another one, just this one time.
Dig Outlaws is big congratulations, guy. Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Justice for Godzilla. Everybody's freaking out. Okay, I'll give you Godzilla. I'll give you Godzilla, guys. Skull!
Dude, that one was awesome. Are you kidding me? What?
Oh, shit.
Why would you remove that one for anything else?
Oh, dude, I had so many clips I had to play on this one stream, dude. And it wouldn't let me. I was like, oh, I gotta get rid of something. I'll keep the original skull, and I'll pop Godzilla out there this one time. And I forgot to put it back on there.
Yeah,
I forgot to put
bites you in the butt the one time you get rid of it.
Yeah, bites you in the exactly. And I know the Godzilla one's popular.
So yeah, man, this thank you again for, I don't think I said thank you for having me on here, but yeah, I really appreciate it. I made sure I set an alarm for like, because eventually I was like, you know what? I'm too tired. I was up all night last night drinking, and then I woke up early like an idiot, and then so I was already kind of tired. So I set an alarm for 5:45, and then 5:50, 5:55, 6, all the way through 6:15 to make sure that I got here.
Oh, well, thank you, brother. Thank you so very much. Really, thank you, because you add to my content. Seriously, I'm getting to have you on here, getting to have all of you on here, especially when something's going on big in the community. This is a big thing. You have done something epic, brother. You've gotten your book out there. You've got it out there on Amazon right now. Wrenches, if you could please find Kai's book and throw a link if you haven't already done that. I know I'm not being uber observant this morning.
I threw it in the private chat in case that helps.
Purple got it out there.
Purple.
The book can be found here. Where is it?
Hey, there's Purple. Hey, Purple. Thank you.
Purple. She is so great, isn't she? Right there.
She's a sweetheart. She was a lot of fun. It was fun having her and Samantha Jo on the Latino Slant.
Oh God, man, I love getting to go on the Slant. You guys are exploding. That channel is exploding. Paulie is a wonderful host. I heard that you had Mexican Iron Man behind the scenes throwing a wrench into everything, talking about flowers and puppy dogs and how wonderful a Dega is. And I'm just like, man, where's the real Mexican Iron Man? Where's the real man? You guys don't know him yet. Trust me, you don't. You're like, oh man, Mexican Iron Man's so cool. No, this is like a pale comparison. I don't know where the hell the real Mexican Iron Man is, but no. This flowers in his hair and puppy dogs and rainbows and kittens and kisses. This is not the real Mexican Iron Man. What the hell happened to the real Mexican Iron Man? I just don't know.
He's a blast to stream with. We've had him on the Slant, like hanging out, and I actually need to reach out to him. He asked me to. I guess he's got some ideas for me, but I don't know where to connect with him. So,
Twitter's the best way.
I tried looking at Mexican Iron Man on Twitter, and the search results came up gay.
So, I'll send you his Twitter. Trust me.
Yeah, thank you. that'll make things a little easier.
Oh shit. So I mean, how much? I know you got my review on there. Has it been selling good so far? Has the book been selling good so far?
I have no perspective on what it's. I mean, it's selling. So to me, yes, it's selling good because it's selling at all. I didn't have like a, what's it called? Like a plan for pretty much like a year and a half ago. I got to where I was like, cool. So I'm going to be finishing this soon and I need to sell it. How do I do that? And so I started looking into like, people are like, oh, you should start building a platform. You should have been building a platform the whole time. I'm like, thanks, very helpful, very helpful. Let's move it along here. More advice, please. But yeah, so I kind of figured going into it, whenever you're doing something like this, like before I even started writing it, I decided, all right, so the possibilities here are nobody buys the book except for my mom and some friends, or a New York Times bestseller. I'm going to land somewhere in between those two extremes, probably closer to that first one. So be happy with what you get. And I wrote it anyways, even acknowledging that maybe no one would ever see it. So I'm happy that people are seeing it. Like, that makes me feel great. And then to get such a positive response too. I do still need to email my beta readers and stuff to let them know, hey, could you drop a review, please? But thanks for leaving a review, man.
Oh, hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Like I said, I've read the first chapter. I've read your prologue. I can't wait to read it. I had said that on the review. You can check it out on the Amazon website. You'll see Loki. 5 stars.
Thanks,
so I can't wait to read it. Dude, I was supposed to get it yesterday. I'm like, well, it's Sunday. How is Amazon going to deliver Sunday? And then it was like, oh yeah, we pushed it back to Monday. And I'm like, yeah, that's what I thought.
That's what I thought.
That's what I thought. But I can't wait to read it. And of course, I would love to have you on again after I get a chance to read it, because I remember reading a Dega Outlaws book and being like, damn, this like, bam, start to finish, great. I had him back on after that. So of course I would love to have you back on again. Yeah. How do you feel when people tell you, this is what this community, this is what we are looking for in this giant community we've got here on YouTube, not just Valhalla folks, but the Fandom Menace, the YouTube community, that this is what we are looking for. We are looking for people that aren't afraid to get their IPs out there, to get their books out there, to get their ideas out there, because we need them, especially now. We need them more than ever, because a lot of the people that produce and a lot of the people that publish aren't looking for anything that's like just normal at the moment. They want something radically to one side or the other. And I just get so tired of that. I just want to read a good book that has a good story, that has good characters. I don't care anything about politics right now.
The unfortunate thing about sci-fi is that you're kind of always going to touch on some politics.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Star Trek had Star Trek. You go back to TOS, it's got politics always buried in the subplot. It's got politics underneath everything. Yeah, buried. Yeah, it's not like it comes out and screams at you, and that's what we can't stand. It's like, okay, you will embrace our politics, or to hell with you. And it's like, we just want a good book with good stories, or we want a good show with good stories, and we can't seem to get that in 2020. It's just not fucking happening. It's not happening in 2019. Wasn't happening in 2018.
I started this in 2012, and what's funny is what you're saying right now. Like, it started off with me going, I want to, like, I have a certain, like, kind of a story that I want to see, but I don't see it out there. Like, I want to see this kind of a story. And also I wanted a sci-fi that has a has a wide variety in its I wanted a diverse cast, but not like how today, diverse cast. I wanted well-rounded characters and like a reason for things to be, Like in the history of my world, in the Fourth World War, there was 3 big factions. One of the factions is still liked in the colonies. The other 2 are not. And that faction that's liked is the Oceanic area, Latin America, and Africa. And but yeah, so I have a whole ship full of Mexicans in my book. The crew, one of the crews that we follow, it's got a Japanese guy. It's got a dude that would be like a progressive, these days. He's an atheist. I've got a Christian. I've got the engineer. The starship is a Texan, and so like I've got all variety in the book, and I wanted to have proper representation, But the weird thing is that it swung from like I kind of want to see some more diversity and representation to like it's swung around the other way now, to where I'm like, okay, here's something decent. Everybody look. Because I do agree that this is like I wrote something that I wanted to see, and we all want to see more than what we're getting right now. So inadvertently, I've ended up hopefully providing that for the community. But yeah, man, I pay respect to everybody here. This book is about our species. It's not just about any one ideology. It's about all of us.
And that's exactly what we're looking for. That is exactly what we're looking for, man. I don't care. I do not care if your ship is full of Japanese, Hispanic, Portuguese. I don't care. As long as it's good. As long as it's good. That's all we want, is a good book that doesn't shove political ideology down our throats. We want to escape. We don't want a lesson on politics. And Psychodorb 9 with a $5 super chat. Good entertainment makes you think. It hits you in the feels. Today's entertainment makes you cringe. Thank you so very much, Psychodorb 9. And do you want to do this with me, Kai? You ready? Skull!
There it is! Take your hat off, boy. That's a dollar bill.
I almost forgot what the word was. I was like, wait, what are we supposed to yell right now?
Skull. It's the Scandinavian version of cheers. It's like saying cheers. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's my people's way of saying cheers. Clink your glasses together, raise your horns. It's like the Viking equivalent of cheers.
That's dope. Okay, cool. Now I'm about it.
But dude, did you ever think you would get this attention? That's one big thing that I know, man. It can be shocking sometimes. You're like, damn, they like me.
I totally imagined the attention. I didn't know if it was going to happen. Because you need to think about the positive, possibilities when you're making something that's like this was a lot of work, and when you got to push through it, sometimes thinking realistically, going, you know what, maybe no one's going to buy this shit. That's not very motivating. That doesn't keep you going. You think, yeah, I want to be on interviews and everyone's going to love me, and like that helps you push through. As for seeing it as a real possibility, I didn't until like things started kind of coming together, and now I'm streaming on shows with people. I was like, oh, so I expected a little bit of something, but not like as positive reception as I've received. I'm definitely flattered and I'm surprised a little bit. It's a great community, and like I really appreciate everybody, and the community has grown because of the lockdown and everything. But like, I really appreciate everybody, and so I'm not surprised by the love. Oh, thank you for the Mohawk love. But yeah, man, it's been great. It means the world to me.
And Latino Slant, Loki, you need to create a Grito skull. Yeah, I do, dude. I do. I really do. Oh shit. Kai,
do it yourself. Do the skull.
Hi. Oh shit.
Clinks glass, not glasses. Clinks glass tubes, not glasses.
Science.
Oh, like what's it called? Beakers. Yeah. I had to go all the way back to Sesame Street or the Muppets. I don't remember which one for that one. Muppets, that was it.
I don't know who Mexican Iron Man is. Breaking news: in a move that shocked the culinary world, effective October 5th, Valhalla Taco International has gone vegetarian. Enjoy tofu tacos. Dude, no. We want beef. No. Burn it with fire, Mexican. I ain't even Psychodorb 9. It agrees. Burn it with fire.
The Vikings, they couldn't go vegan. It would have killed them.
No, it would have killed them. They love their boar too much.
I mean the fish. Out there. There's a fish that the Scandinavians specifically the like Viking region. There's a fish that that was a regular part of their diet, that helped them. It provided vitamin D and stuff so that they wouldn't get scurvy. The thing where your bones like get all weak and bendy, and because you don't get enough sunlight.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yes.
Yeah, that. So that used to be a little more common until they started eating getting those fish. And so when the Vikings established a settlement in Iceland, I think, they stopped like fishing for that fish, and they started developing that rickets. I think it's rickets.
Might be rickets.
they started developing that more and more, and then they eventually had to leave that colony or abandon it.
And Orville Nation, PJ, good morning, brother. Many congrats on your book, Kai, with a $2 super chat. Thank you so very much, PJ, brother. And this one, I gotta find it. This one is just for you, PJ. Skull!
Go!
Long live the fighters!
Thank you so very much, PJ. You guys keep the fires burning bright in Valhalla. Thank you.
You know what's fun? Actually, Loki, I have in my book this ship right here on the cover.
Yeah.
It's called the Ulfbert.
The Ulfbert.
The Ulfbert, after the swords, the Viking swords.
Nice, dude. Kai knows his stuff, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
man, yeah. I've got to find a picture of that now. I have to find that way they can.
Of an Ulfbert sword?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, those things were beast. I even have a little joke where this Mexican guy comes up. He's like, "Hey man, could you fill out the name of the ship for me?" He's like, "Bro, you still don't know how to spell this?" He just, "I don't know, man. It's weird. It's like German or something. There's an H in there. I just," because he doesn't know. But yeah, I've got some Norse references in here. I've got the Ulfbert and the art for whenever you're in an Ulfbert chapter is the skull and cross the pirate skull and crossbones, but it's wearing a Viking helmet and it's got 2 Ulfberts behind it instead of bones.
So guys, that is the Ulfbert sword. I do not get paid by Medieval Collectibles. It's just one of the sites that I've got like on tap. So I had this like sitting there looking at it going, ooh, I want one day. So this is exactly what he's talking about. I absolutely love these. So if you've seen the Viking swords, you know what this is, but this is an absolutely beautiful one. I love Medieval Collectibles. So the website, and you can find it there. That is what Kai is talking about. And we have got another super chat from Philip A. Demick. Speaking of Viking cheers, did you hear Sabaton did a history of metal song and video? No, I did not. Skull brother.
You know what? I got a quick Sabaton. There's somebody in the chats of this community, Joseph Wemp, if I remember right. He says, "Hey, Kai, how you doing touring with Sabaton?" He keeps calling me the lead singer of Sabaton. And if I remember, it was Sabaton. And I looked it up, and I was like, oh, shit, I do look like that
guy. Hell yes, and thank you, Philip A. Dimick. This one is for you. Skull!
Skull!
Yeah. Stick around.
Thank you, brother. Thank you so very much. And he's back, ladies and gentlemen. He is back.
Oh,
yes. Kai, you are the man.
I don't have anything to drink in here, though, but I'll just do it anyway.
Hell yes. I've got a beautiful one that one of the viewers sent me. Absolutely beautiful. It's got carvings on it. I've got it over in like my little display area. I've got like a predator figure and a skull and all kinds of stuff people sent. And man, I love mine. That is so cool. You actually have a drinking horn.
Hell yeah, man. I got this. This was swag from GDC 2008.
Nice.
Yeah. From Machine Zone. And they were this is one of their keepsakes. I was like, hell yeah, dude, I've got a real fucking horn.
A real Viking horn. Raise your horns, ladies and gentlemen, for Kai.
Skull.
Yeah. I'm gonna clip that. Dude, do you mind if I clip you doing that? I'm gonna take a clip of that. Throw it on a skull. Skull.
Oh wait, you want to blow me up so it's
yes. Okay, hold on. Yeah, give me just a second. Solo layout. Boom, there you go, brother.
Skull.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. That is perfect. Thank you, bro.
Go. Yeah, my pleasure, man.
Oh, shit. Hell
Just-
yeah.
I know I can be really loud, and it's early, and I'm trying not to be too loud.
Oh,
But
yeah, I
my
know.
voice projects like crazy. So
So does mine. But I'm never woken up the neighbors. So.
I'm worried about waking up my roommates.
Oh, to take a purple Valkyrie skull.
Oh, I love that shit, dude.
You've got them going, man. You have got them going. Take an outlaw, starry-eyed girl, Curry, Samantha Joe. They're all doing it with you, brother. Hell yes. Hell yes.
Yeah, a lot of love in the chat. There's a lot of great people here. PJ, by the way, great to see you, man. Lord Thoth, Eye of Chaos, Starry-Eyed Girl, Chris Persia. God damn, it's a lot of peoples. A lot of like names I recognize. I mean, you know.
But this community is absolutely wonderful, man. And you know, you deserve all the accolades and all of the claps and all the congratulations and all the skulls, man. You put pen to paper, man. There's a lot of people that talk about doing some. I'm just gonna write my own thing, and you know, not everybody does that. They don't ever follow through with that. And you've done something positive in a time where there's a lot of negativity going on, man. A lot of negativity. You have done something positive, and we don't forget that. We don't forget that, and we give you props, brother, because that's important. You know, people hear me rant like every damn day about something. But when I can be positive, when I can bring someone on and it is a positive thing, dude, I absolutely love that, because it means that things are, the pendulum is swinging back. You know, people have gone so extreme to one side or the other side. And it's like, that's a lot of us, quote, normies, middle of the road people, fucking hate that shit. It's crap.
Mm-hmm.
And to be treated like, man, I was watching a show the other day. You know, we use terms like, what is a social justice warrior? Social justice warrior is someone who takes it upon themselves to tell you what you say, what you can't say, who needs to be canceled. And now just by saying that, they've got people on television shows that are ists, phobes, Yahtzees. You can read between the lines on what all that means, that are now using these terms in television shows because they want to paint the normies, and they want to paint the people that are speaking out against this shit into monsters. And dude, am I a monster? Really?
Like, you don't like my art, you must be prejudiced, eh?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Since when? I like, actually, I'm looking forward to, I'm wondering if any of these people are going to try to talk some kind of shit about this, because I've got everything. Everyone's favorite character is pretty unanimously Farouk, who, if you can't tell by the name, he's black.
Yeah.
I've got LGBTQ representation. I've got I've got everything, like, all over the place here. And like some, you know, different characters have different fates that they end up experiencing as the story unfolds. And I could see people being annoyed or upset about one or two things that happen. But like, in terms of how I treat everybody from all these different backgrounds, like, I treat everybody with respect, man. Even the bad guy gets, like, even he's right about shit. So
yeah. And who says a bad guy can't be right about something? That's what's really interesting, when you start to see a point of view that a bad guy has, and you're like, holy shit, in a way, they're right. They're just going about it the wrong way, or they're you know, but you can't really. Those are the really interesting ones where you're like, I can see that bad guy's point of view, but you're going about it all wrong. And Latino Slant, yeah, Kai, people are really up and at them at this hour. They are. They are. There's some cutthroat people. Seriously. Some cutthroat people. And I got a question from Captain Spire. Did Kai ever reach out to other novelists for support or direction?
no. I started connecting with other writers on Instagram when I hopped onto Instagram. That's where I met my developmental editor, she's actually she writes LGBTQ centered, LGBTQ focused stories and stuff, and she is also a Wiccan, so she does a lot of stuff with like witches and magic and stuff like that. So she loves fantasy and horror and whatnot. But that's about it in terms of support, like building some networks with other writers and connections with other writers and stuff, but not like for the writing itself. For the writing itself, I consulted with my best friend who I had to convince to be my developmental editor because he didn't think he had anything to offer. I was like, bro, you're built for this shit. Watch. And I was right. He fell in love with it, and he's damn good at it too.
Oh, yes. And Showback TJC, I heard ists and phobes and came right over. Honestly, that's what got me started in all of this. I got my finger pointed at me all because I didn't like something. Oh, well, you must be a ist, you must be a phobe, you must be this, you must be that. Obviously, I supported the Valkyries in pushing to get them their own channel. If you guys don't know, one of my daughters is transitioning. I love her to death. I'm the least ist and phobe you can get. I grew up in South Houston. I grew up in La Familia. I grew up around Hispanics. I was the minority, people. I grew up saying every morning, going, "Orale, what's up, Holmes? What's up, man?" That's where I cut my teeth. But people are judgmental right now. People are so quick to just point a finger and say, "Oh, well, you don't like this, you must be this, or you must be that, or you must have this view, or you must lean like this politically," and that's horseshit. That's judgmental crap. Oh, you must be a fascist. Oh, you must be a. And I'm like, you know what? You can kiss my fat white ass. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna talk, and I'm gonna speak my mind, and you can't stop me. And look where we're at today, ladies and gentlemen. Look where we're at today. In a year, we have been monetized. In a year, we have had our voices heard. In a year, we have helped build part of this community. Valhalla. And I love it. I love getting to do this every morning. I love getting to have people like you on here, brother. I do. That's why I say thank you, because you are adding to my content. People come on all the time. Oh, Loki, thank you. No, brother. Thank you. Thank you for adding to this. Thank you for coming on here, because this is what this is about, ladies and gentlemen. This isn't pandering. This isn't bullshit on your knees. This is supporting the people that are going out there and making a difference. They are doing what we have talked about. And Kai, man, I hope you get the love you deserve, brother. I really do. And if I can help you in any way, shape, or form, I'm here for you.
Thank you very much. I don't know how much love I deserve, but I'm receiving a lot, and I appreciate every bit of it. Like, it really feels great, because you're kind of in a cave, writing some shit, and then when you're done, you're like, I hope people like it. So it really feels good. It's very encouraging. Hail 24/7 Fusion. How you doing, man?
Oh, hey, 24/7 Fusion in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Greetings, brother. He usually hangs out with me on Tuesday nights on 7 Kinds of Mischief. He's got a good channel.
Scold at 24/7.
Yeah, Scold at 24/7. Derek McManus, one of my colleagues from the Royal Navy, left and came back, called Claire. Still have a drink with her when I'm in the area. Hell yeah, brother. People.
I have friends who have transitioned. I have friends who married someone who transitioned, etc. Like, it's not, a problem. Is these people need something to tack onto. Like, obviously, if you're a hateful, horrible person, you're not gonna like their thing, So nothing off my back. It's not like things take skill and discipline and hard work. No,
dude. Thank you. Thank you
what?
for that.
Even still, there's gonna be people that hate my book. They're gonna hate it. They're gonna read. They're gonna, I hate this guy and everything he wrote, and there's nothing I can do about that.
No, there's nothing you can do about that. And you can chase your tail trying. That's something that I had to learn here. Not everybody's going to like my show. Not everybody's going to subscribe to that show. Dude, I get hate mail. You wouldn't believe some of the hate mail I've gotten, dude, calling me like white trailer park trash, and that my show should be shut down for the travesty of white slavers. I was like, excuse me,
Wow.
that I need to be shut down to pay for my ancestry. I'm like, you don't even know. I've got American Indian in me. I'm Spaniard, Italian. I'm as diverse as it gets. Irish. I'm a mutt, ladies and gentlemen. I got a little bit of everything going on. And yeah, I'm white trailer park trash. Okay.
You know what? I want to touch on what you were saying there because I totally forgot to. I went off on a tangent before I said it. But I feel you, man. Like my bestie, the guy I had to convince to be my developmental editor. He's white boy, grew up in the hood, surrounded by Mexicans and black people. Like he knows his hip hop. He can cook Mexican food better than a lot of Mexicans, and like he's a G. He can walk through. He used to walk through a high school full of like Mexican gangs, and they're like, "Órale, güero," give him love and shit.
Yeah.
And right now he gets harassed a lot because he's white. He has to deal with a lot of shit. He married a Mexican woman, and like he gets a lot of shit just because he's a white guy, and it's bullshit, man. It's not cool. People shouldn't you shouldn't treat people that way, Yeah.
I can pull out my yearbook from right before I went to high school, my junior high year, and it's full of Orderly Holmes. We're gonna get our ass kicked next year, but it's going to be so fun, amigo. And I'm like, yeah, brother, hell yeah! And it's just full of shit like that. And I'm like, you know what? People fucking don't know. People are gonna point their fingers. They're gonna talk shit. And I have been Derek McManus. I have been, because guess what? I have been over across the pond. And it was years ago. It was almost 20 years ago now. But yes, I have. And I have been down by the pub. I even ran into some football players one night. I have to tell you guys about that one night. I couldn't believe it. I absolutely couldn't believe it. I met the bad boy.
Woo, really?
Football. Yeah, dude. I didn't even know who he was. Yeah, I didn't even know who he was, dude. I had no clue who he was. They were all laughing at me that I didn't know who he was and shit. And then I saw him and gone in 60 seconds, and I was like, holy shit, that's who that guy was.
You meant Wayne fucking Rooney? Wayne Rooney is the reason that I rep Man U, like always and forever. I didn't realize that Man U was that team that was like, hey, excuse me, bro. First of all, welcome to the team. Second of all, we don't flop here. Cut that shit out. We let our feet do the talking. And that's the kind of team that Manchester United is. And so 2008, 9, 10. I think it's 2010. Oh, shit, man. I don't remember. Whenever the World Cup was, that England went into it with just him as their striker. Solo striker Wayne Rooney, and then they had like 4 midfielders, including Gerrard and some others, and like that dude just went out there like a freaking in beast mode every single game, and like oh man, I loved it. I was like, I love this effing guy. What team does he play for? I love that team.
Yeah,
Oh, dude, that's amazing.
And it was one of those weird things, man. It was one of those weird things. They ended up loving me at the end of the night. Bloody American, bloody Yank and all this shit. And then at the end of the night, we're all hanging out drinking. And it was just, dude, it was one of those things. And then I see him in a movie and I'm like, holy shit, that's the dude. That's the guy. I'll be damned. That's the guy. I met him. Nah, yes, no. All my friends are like, bullshit, you lied. You lied, son of a bitch. I'm like, no, dude, when I was over there, I was in this pub and I ended up hanging out with these guys and we ended up drinking and they were all singing these fucking songs that I didn't know, you know? and I'm like, yeah, man, it was just like a crazy ass hell of a night. And I love the Guinness. I absolutely love the Guinness. People are like, oh, that thick syrupy. And I'm like, no, it's good.
Yeah. But I can't wait to try Guinness from Ireland. Like, that's going to be the first thing I get when I get to Ireland is a Guinness.
Dude, it's good. It's syrupy, but it's really, really good. It's thick. It's thick. There's nothing wrong with thick.
Yeah, that's fine.
Darth Haster one striker.
Substance.
Yeah, and I don't know why we can't have good drink like that, but we've got other stuff here they don't have there. I mean, there's all kinds of shit we got here that they just don't have there.
Like what?
Oh, dude, all kinds of stuff, especially food. They'll have like little markets where they get imports, but not to the degree that we have here. Not to the degree of stuff that we've got here. You can get some.
I hear you. As soon as you said food, it immediately popped into my head. Was it? I think it was with Purple that we were talking about tacos, and like,
yep,
tacos out there, like they don't have good Mexican food. And I was like, oh no, that's terrible.
Hell, brother, we don't have good Mexican food here. We don't, and I'm like, man, you know, I moved here in 2016. I'd kill for good Tex-Mex, dude. There was this
state you're in.
Oh, I'm in Missouri.
Oh, okay, yeah. We don't usually go up that far, but you'll still find some out there.
But yeah, dude, it was like, man, I had this little place I'd go to. It was called El Mariachi, and dude, it was awesome. Fucking awesome. Some of the best Mexican food I've ever had. I loved their quesadillas because they'd use the shredded fajita meat, shredded fajita chicken and shredded fajita beef, and it had perfect amount of spices. And oh, dude, I'd be like, quesadillas. And I go up here, I'm like, yeah, give me a quesadilla, and it's got like half a chicken leg in it. It's not shredded. It's like half a chicken leg. It's got white cheese instead of a good.
They don't even shred. They just put like a chicken leg in a tortilla.
Yeah, dude. We ordered a taco salad, brother, and it was like they opened a can of dog food and dropped a can of dog food on top of it. I was like, "What the fuck is this? Oh, that's your taco salad? That's not a taco salad. That's some lettuce, some broken up chips." Tortilla chips and a can of dog food dropped on top. What the hell is that? I don't even want to eat that.
Oh man, yeah, dude. Like I think, like honestly, there's so many places that if you just opened up a Mexican food place, you're good. You're set. Like if you make some decent Mexican food, like you're gonna be popping because it just isn't in that area. Things have been described to me that I'm like, that's not Mexican food. They're like, that's what we have.
Yeah, that's what we have. Yeah, pretty much, man. It's like this is what you get. You get this white cheese that you're like, what the hell is this? And then you get to have a chicken leg in there that's not even shredded. And Orville Nation with $5. Most beers are that much better if consumed in their native climate. Thank you so much, PJ. Thank you so very much, brother. And PJ, brother, I have to do this. I have to. This is just for you, brother. Skull!
And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger.
Thank you so much, PJ. PJ, I hope you know what that means, brother, because you had me on the show for that Picard review, and that was pretty much me the whole time. Psycho Dwarf 9 and Lake and Heath, I paid my moving crew in Jack Daniels with a $5 super chat. Thank you so very much, Psycho Dwarf 9. And brother, I got one for you. We'll go a little more lighthearted this time, brother. Skull!
Skull!
Thank you.
That was awesome. I love that one. I love that one. That was great.
Oh, I love Bill and Ted, man. I love the old school Bill and Ted, absolutely. And I love the Reaper. Oh, the
I haven't seen the one, but I want to.
What?
I haven't seen the new one, but I want to.
It was okay. The ending, you're like, what? But it was funny. It was funny. I laughed. You know, I laughed. I got to laugh. So as long as I get to laugh and I enjoy myself, I'm okay. The ending was
At a movie?
at a
You
movie,
laughed?
yeah,
What?
yeah.
It's been so
It-
long.
I know, dude. I know what you mean, man. You go to a movie and you sit in a theater and you hang out with a bunch of people that laugh around you. What? Nah.
Dude, I was remembering I always remember my experience when I went to watch Team America in theaters.
Oh, dude.
Shit, dude, I was rolling from the beginning when they were all Farah Jacques, and they were just using like a little phrase in French for the entire French language, and then all the bullshit that started popping up. I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. Like, I was literally holding my sides, like laughing my ass off.
They're turning down Dakalaka Durka Street.
And then when they got to Panama, I was like, oh, yes, caricature us. I couldn't. I was like, what's the phrase? What's the phrase that's going to encapsulate all of Spanish? And then when the flood things open, they're all, no me gusta. I don't like this. It was the best.
They didn't take it so seriously. They weren't worried about, and that's Matt and Trey. That's Matt and Trey. They just don't give a shit. They don't. Yeah, and man. I see those memes all the time. How can a generation that grew up watching South Park be offended by everything? And I'm like, I don't know.
Well, the thing is the same generation that grew up on South Park also grew up around the beginning of like PC culture, when they started putting warning labels on things and censoring everything and doing all that shit. So like that was all happening in the same era. So both of these ideologies have essentially been building up. That's why there's a resistance to it, because all the people that grew up on South Park, this way, you know, all the people who grew up on South Park, like, were saying, hey, fuck you, you know, and these people just don't appreciate that.
Lee Anthony Davis, I have to go now, but I'd like to thank the panel and everyone on this stream for making me feel so welcome. Bye for now. Thank you so much, Lee Anthony Davis. And a Dega Outlaw with a $5 super chat. Would you be kind enough to use a big skull on Mexican Iron Man? He's out of his mind and needs a kick. Grats again, Kai. You know what? I will hit him with some Red Lantern light. Skull! With blood and rage of crimson red, we fill men's souls with darkest dread, ripped from a corpse so freshly dead. Together with our hellish hate, will burn you all. That is your fate.
That's cool.
That is the oath of the Red Lantern. So hopefully Mexican Iron Man got hit this time and it didn't hit Tatas. His Puerto Rican Mexican iron boobed girlfriend. Oh, he's been completely out of it. Guys, tomorrow morning we are going to have Mexican Iron Man and his girlfriend Tatas Mexican iron boobs on. Tatas? Yeah, Tatas.
Awesome.
And hopefully we can break him out of this horrible kiss ass state he's been in, because he has been kissing everybody's butt lately and talking about puppy dogs and rainbows and knitting. He knitted something for a Dega. This must end. It cannot continue. So thank you again, Kai, for coming on here. Thank you, brother. I can't wait to get the book. I've got it, like I said, coming in today. I'll send you a picture as soon as it gets here. I'll send you a DM on Twitter. And
Cool, man.
And Mexican Iron Man's on fire. Good. I hope you're burning in vengeance, brother. You need it. Oh, I think it's broken. The spell is broken. Who fracking did this? I did. Iron Man. Adega hit you with the Ring of Hope, and I just hit you with the Ring of Vengeance, the Red Lantern's Rage. So hopefully that's the. Let's Luther Adega. Yes, yes, that's the Mexican Iron Man I know and love. Go get a Mexican Iron Man. Oh yeah, Loki Springer tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning we're gonna have a Loki's mornings of Jerry Springer on the show.
So, no, really? How long do the mornings of Mischief usually run?
Anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour. Depends on what's going on. Like today, we've gone over an hour. So
yeah. So I didn't realize we're wrap it up here.
Yep, we are wrapping it up here. Thank you, brother. Really, I can't wait to see you again on the Latino Slant. If there's anything I can ever do, let me know, brother.
Thank you very much, man. Actually, since you don't go on camera, if you'd like to be on my show sometime, I'm doing a Halloween version of it for the next month, where they're like usually the rock paper scissors space. I need people on camera, but I'm taking out rock paper scissors for now, so it's friendly to non-camera folk. You feel me?
Oh yeah, I would love to. Absolutely. I can do some voices too. I can do some creepy ass voices. So if you ever need any voiceover work, I'd be happy to do something for you.
Oh, cool, man. Thank you.
Mexican Iron Man's not paying for all the tofu. Guys, we are out of here. Thank you so very much, everyone. You all have a great day. And of course, I have a very, very special outro for everybody. So it's all new. Take care. And Kai Sko!
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.